What is up, guys? It is Wednesday, which means it is horror movie review time, and today I am reviewing 3 movies that are available on streaming services if you are the kind of person that likes to pay for those things, where you just have your parents' password and stuff. I'm very excited for next month, which is going to be next Wednesday. I will start interviewing my family and their 5 favorite horror movies and why. Let's get into this week's movie reviews. We're going to start with Villains from 2019, which I believe is streaming on Hulu or Amazon. This movie was advertised a whole bunch of times on Alter, which is a YouTube channel that I'm obviously subscribed to. I mean, Alter right there. Well, I guess there's only one on the side there. Oh, well, no, there's 2. This movie was your pretty much standard kind of home invasion movie. It does have the dude from Burn Notice in it, and it has Bill Skarsgård, who I don't know if you guys remember a movie that came out last year called It. This movie kind of reminded me about
And this is a pretty house.
the mid-90s classic, in my opinion, Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs. So these guys break in this house that's unoccupied to steal a car because they're on the run from the law, all of this stuff. And they're going through the house and everything, and then there's a little girl chained up in the basement. And then the homeowners come home, and just all of this stuff starts unfolding, and pretty much standard home invasion kind of movie, except it's, it backfired, sort of. There's tons of close calls. This is classified, I guess, as a horror comedy. It didn't really do very much for me. I mean, parts of it were kind of gross. Parts of it were very silly. Parts of it I just didn't give a shit about. Because it didn't. This isn't my bag, Let's say out of 10, I give this maybe about a 3. The content just didn't. It didn't for me. There's a lot of real weird shit going on in this movie. I don't know. Home invasion, meh. Check it out. Don't check it out. Totally up to you guys. 3 out of 10 for me. This movie had a trailer that came out mid last year, I believe, and I about shit my pants because there is nothing better than an inanimate object coming to life and attempting to murder people. This one was about, it says killer sofa, but it was a killer armchair. The premise of this movie is that this armchair has been, shuffled around or whatever. It has a baduck in it. I don't know if you guys know what a baduck is. I think I'm saying that right. It's not Babadook. It's Baduck. Baduck. Anyways, regardless, however it's pronounced, it's this old demon thing that possesses objects. There was a movie, I want to say mid-2000s, that came out about it, about the guy who bought the cursed box on eBay, and, there was one of these things inside of the box. There was a Baduck box? Bubba Duck box? Bubba Gump box? Baby boy box? It was a box, and it had a thing in it, and it was real bad, and it fucked up a bunch of people. And the best part about this movie was, like, they tried really hard to make it very serious. Well, I mean, not very serious, but serious enough to be taken seriously. For serious. It's supposed to be a horror comedy, and it was. It just didn't hit the marks for me. Didn't hit the marks for my wife. Didn't really send it home like Tucker and Dale or Evil Dead or You Might Be the Killer, Rubber. There's a lot of voodoo kind of witchcrafty thingies going on. The best part about this movie was the actual sofa, because it had 2 button eyes and a mouth. And I don't want to give away the ending or anything, but I would, out of 10, this movie was maybe a 6, just because of the premise alone of it was, I mean, it's a killer sofa. I'm a sofa. Worth my time, worth checking out. It was okay. It could have been a lot better. I mean, it was very silly. This is a New Zealand movie, and New Zealanders know horror comedy like nobody else. We're talking about like Housebound. We're talking about Black Sheep. We're talking about Dead Alive. Definitely entertaining. Definitely check it out. Like I said, 5, 6 out of 10. Now we're going to get to Wolf Cop. This movie was fucking awesome. I loved this movie. My wife did not. I loved it. The transformation scene was something to let be desired. I mean, it's a werewolf transformation, and you can only do that like 2 ways. They didn't do any of that shit. Oh, that's not right. Very ridiculous, very over the top, very self-aware. There was one scene in this movie regarding the transformation, and it involves a penis. Oh, that's not right. And it was fucking gross. That aside, everything else about this movie is great. Over the top, ridiculous business. Like, this guy just continues to go on being a cop as a werewolf. Hilarious. Definitely check this one out. I give this one about 7 out of 10. Hilarious. This movie is hilarious. Definitely check this out. Oh, and it also involves shapeshifters, too. So not only are there werewolves, but there are shapeshifters. And it's fucking silly. That is it for me tonight, you guys. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Also, I got some comments on my last video of movies that I need to review for you guys to watch. So, that being said, I will review any movie that you guys put down here, down there in the comment section. I'd be happy to do it. Just leave me a comment and let me know what you want me to review. I'm going to get to those reviews at the beginning of April. That is when I'm going to pick up a normal kind of schedule. Because, again, like I said, we're going to be doing my wife's movies, my daughter's movies, my son's movies, and then my favorite movies. And tell me why. Tell me why all of the things that you think are important. Tell me what movies to review. Come on, guys. I need input from you. It'll help drive me to do more videos. That being said, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. don't forget about Retro Access Deluxe. I'm going to be dropping a new video tomorrow, new game review video tomorrow. Weird fucking game. Never played it in my life. It is an 8-bit classic, so keep that in mind. I'm going to kind of go through the library for a little bit. We'll see what happens. See if I can't get to some other stuff sooner. Again, like, share, subscribe over there on Retro Access Deluxe. I am out for the evening. I will see you guys next week with my wife right here talking about horror movies. It's going to be badass. I will see you guys in the future.